You changed jobs, you worked hard, you built something in that old 401k, and now it's just sitting there at your last employer while you're focused on the new one. Here's the thing, that money can still move, and if it just stays where it is, it can still go backwards. But what if you could protect what you've built, give it an immediate boost on day one, and set it up to pay you an income for the rest of your life, starting at, say, age 65, without ever having to think about it again? Today, I'm walking you through exactly that. This is for educational purposes, though, real numbers, so you can understand how this actually works. Now, here's the scenario. And again, this is purely for educational purposes, so you can see how this type of account functions. So, you're 35. You've got $100,000 in a 401k from a previous employer. You're already contributing to your new company's plan. So this money isn't something you need to touch anytime soon. You just don't want it sitting in limbo, subject to whatever the market decides to do next. So you roll it into a fixed indexed annuity with an income rider, and here's what happens. The moment the money moves, two things happen immediately. First, now for this example, a 14% premium bonus gets added to your account value. Your $100,000 becomes $114,000 on day one. Not after a year, not after hitting some milestone, day one. Second, your income base, which is what determines your future retirement income payments, receives an 18% bonus. It starts at $118,000 before the account has earned a single dollar of interest. You move the money, it immediately grew, and your future income is already starting from a higher base than what you had put in. Now, this account is linked to the S&P 500, but you don't own any stocks. What you have is an interest crediting formula, and if this index goes up, you get credited interest up to a cap. If the index goes down, you get zero. Not negative, zero. That 0% floor is what protects what you built. The market can drop 30%, and you can wake up with the same account value you had before the crash. And any interest that does get credited locks in permanently. A future down year cannot take it back. Now, there is a rider fee for the income benefit. It's less than 1%. It comes out of the account value, not the income base. So in a down year, you'd see that small fee come out. But your income base, the number that determines your lifetime income, that keeps growing on its own track, untouched. Here's what I want you to see clearly. Because this is the part that makes this different from almost anything else. For this example, let's say the index gets credited 0% every single year for 30 years straight. No growth, nothing. Just the guarantees baked into the contract. Now that's not realistic, but let's go there because I want you to see what the absolute floor looks like even in that scenario. So at age 65, you turn on an income of $14,989 a year for life. You'd roll over $100,000 at 35. The index did absolutely nothing for 3 decades, and you still collect nearly $15,000 a year in retirement for as long as you live. That's the floor. That's what the guarantee looks like. But let's be realistic. Using current rates, the same product, same rollover, same ages, but now we factor in the S&P 500 being credited at its current cap rate over those 30 years. At 65, you turn on your income and receive $28,928 a year for life. Almost $29,000 a year from $100,000 you rolled over at 35 and never touched again. And this income doesn't run out. It's not a balance you draw down until it's gone. It's a stream you cannot outlive, no matter how long you live. Here's the honest comparison. If that old 401k just stays where it is, it can still earn, but it can also lose. And when you're focused on a new job, a new plan, building the next chapter, that old account doesn't exactly get a lot of attention. Markets don't care whether you're paying attention or not. This is for someone who wants to protect what they already built, hand it, let's say, a 30-year runway, and essentially set up a second income stream for retirement without having to actively manage it, watch it, or worry about what the market's doing. You did the work to build that $100,000. This is one way to make sure a down market doesn't quietly undo it while you're busy building the next thing. So here is the full picture. $100,000 rolled over at 35, day one, the account jumps to $114,000. The income base starts at $118,000. Small rider fee, under 1% comes out of the account value, never touches the income base. Worst case scenario, zero index growth for 30 years with $15,000 a year for life starting at age 65. At the current rates, almost $29,000 a year. Not a savings account, not a CD, not the market with all its risk, a different category entirely. If you've got an old 401k and you've been wondering what to do with it, reach out to either a licensed professional, or I'd be happy to run an illustration for your specific situation. No obligation, just your numbers so you can make a real decision. I've been helping people with accounts like this since 2013. My link is in the description if you want to grab some time with me. And if this was useful, which I hope it was, subscribe. I've got more content like this coming regularly.